Well, hello from the other side. The other side of what, you may wonder? Well, let's go find out. Join me for a few minutes, would you? There we go. Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Randy, Ragamuffinpiper. And welcome to you to the other side of the first of many holidays, at least here in the United States. Thanksgiving Gorge. And you may not have seen me for a while. We had a house full of kids and grandkids, and it was great. And I'll show you some family pictures here, and this is my son and his wife and the two grandkids, my daughter and her significant other Colton there. We had a good time visiting and running after little toddlers. Well, one toddler and holding the baby. Absolutely. My grandson loves the John Deere tractor, so we spent some time with him out with the tractor and having some fun, and couldn't get him out of it, off of it. He'd go climb in on it by himself. He doesn't care, lawnmower, whatever, he'll just climb up there on it. Not much the time of year to turn them on, except little tink, and there's no snow to plow, as you can see out here. It's well, it's been a little bit sparse. We had some snow and it melted with some big rain, and that was that. It's cool today. Started out about 21 degrees. So a little extended housekeeping today. This is Peterson, and it's what is it? This is the Phoenix. I got this from the Pipe Nook, and Eddie's a great guy. This is a great pipe. The bowl is a little small. I think I've said that before. But, what beautiful rustication it has on it, and the stem is just, well, hence the name, the Phoenix, the fiery swirl. I was uptown last week, and I think I had this pipe with me, and I was walking on the sidewalk and having a pipe, and she stopped to come over to me and ask me about the pipe. It never fails. It never fails. For some of you that don't smoke your pipe out amongst people, I often do, and it never fails if somebody wants me to stop and let them smell it or ask me about it or where I get the stuff for him. She was just infatuated with the look of the pipe, and it is rather beautiful. It's a beautiful pipe. It's just got a very small bowl. So it's one for a shorter enjoyment, for sure. And my Folgers black coffee, as always. We're not too far from Rabbit's house here in the 100-acre woods, so anyhow, just thought I would come on and let you know I hadn't forgotten about you all. As boy, it was busy here. Busy, busy, busy. But it was good times. Good times. So we're back to the quiet normal here today. And I thought I would take a minute to say howdy. And I'm still here, still kicking. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Man, that's been kind of fun seeing that grow, and knowing that there's those of you out here. I've been communicating with some of the new subscribers, one or two in particular that have gone back and watched some of the old playlist stuff, especially the devotionals from last spring. And so, you know, I try to do a little something for everybody. And, you know, so it's all stuff that's important to me. So if you don't like the faith-based stuff, just, you know, move on past that and go to something fun. It's all out there. It's all out there. Oh, inside the pipe, you say. Well, this is from the Country Squire, and it just so happens I picked this as I was walking outside to film, and this is some Hunting Creek. We probably talked plenty about that, but a crossover blend from English and aromatic, it is a great one to try if you have not got into English, if English just kind of makes you a little bit sour and you don't enjoy it. This is a great crossover for you to try. Hunting Creek from the Country Squire. So more holidays coming, and I was talking about something with my daughter the other day, and something came up that I had never thought about and had never came out of my mouth before, which is surprising because a lot of things come out of my mouth. Most of which I think about before I say. Most. Well, we were having kind of a deep discussion about the mental attitude, you know, what inspires your mood, as it were. And I just spit it out and I said, you know, for me, the thing that controls or changes my mood from one to the other the fastest is music. I use music to control my moods or to induce a mood. I was listening to Christmas music earlier today, and you know, I listened to that rather early. My Christmas music starts October 1st because I don't do much for Halloween these days, so I'm just in a hurry for that to start. But when I do sit down to write, and I need to be doing that a little bit more often, when I do sit down to write, I always write with scores, big scores, John Williams, John Barry, a lot of the guys that write the really big scores for blockbuster movies, and those are the what's playing in the background. So if you don't know, my background was when I was younger in music, and I spent a lot of time in the studio and working with musical groups later in life, but I played in a big band, jazz and symphonies, and just so that kind of stuff touches and moves me faster and more significantly than anything. And maybe, you know, the Christmas holidays or this time of year is not your cup of tea. Maybe stuff has happened. I know my dad passed away on December 23rd. And so I struggled for a long time with Christmas and Christmas Eve and that because of the feelings that come up when that comes around. And one of the things I do to alter that and to try to bring myself back to appreciating the fun and the gifting part of it. I'm not talking about presents. I'm talking about gifting happiness to others. One of the easiest ways to gift happiness to others is to give your time, or maybe to give them a small token. So many young kids today think that for a gift to be significant, it has to be grandiose. But, you know, some of the greatest gifts I ever got were ones that my kids made for me when they were in school. Maybe a drawing from my daughter, or a piece of artwork, or a, you know, maybe something they glued together from the yard. I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about. Those things that were crafted in their heart first and then given with just love and appreciation for their dad or for their mom. That kind of thing can mean a lot to them, but it means even more to the giver. So this time of year, you know, alter your mood, find a way to do it. If it's not music, if it's appreciating nature, like the 100-acre woods, go out and find some and come back in a great mood. Maybe it's having a nice cup of coffee and sitting out and enjoying a pipe, or, you know, whatever it is, you already know what brings you joy. And if you haven't thought about it in a while and you're not too sure, try a couple things out. Try something out that you love. If it's just listening to it or watching it on TV or something, you know, find some joy and maybe improve your mood. Just a little bit of codger advice. Not much real wisdom there, probably. But take it for what it means and where it is. Just us sharing some thoughts. So we'll get back to normal on the channel. I'm glad you're here. Oh, somebody wants to talk to me. And I'll see you real soon. We'll get back to some fun and some, hopefully it snows. We'll have some fun with Tink and you can watch. So we'll see you all again soon. Thanks again to those of you who are just joining us on the channel. And for those of you that have been around a long time, I appreciate every one of you in the comments that you leave and just the family that we have. A lot of people might think that's a hokey thing to say, but I really think it feels like family when we comment, when we talk together. Maybe we'll have a live this week so we can all have some laughs. So until then, I'm Randy. This is Ragamuffin We'll see you soon, and you take care. Make it the best day yet. Alrighty? Bye-bye.